Good morning. Welcome here to the channel. If you are subscribed, I'll say welcome to Fellowship, the Fellowship of the Clouds. If you're not subscribed, welcome to this channel. And once you do subscribe, I call you guys the Fellowship of the Clouds because the channel is Gray Cloudy Day. If you're new here, and I am known as Gray Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment. Boop, 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 boop. Because this is the only moment we got. We often think too much like we have thousands and millions and infinite moments ahead of us. And the only one that's important is the one that I find myself in right now making this video. I haven't been up long, but I got up a little bit earlier and then I went back to sleep for a little bit. So I'm going to knock this video out. Now, this is going to be a Jesus Calling, and I remember I didn't read to you October 17th yesterday. Let me read that to you real quick, and then we'll go into the 18th. And, I read it to myself yesterday, but I never did get around to making the video. So here we go, October 17th, Jesus Calling. Anxiety is a result of envisioning the future without me. So the best defense against worry is staying in communication with me. When you turn your thoughts toward me, you can think much more positively. Remember to listen as well as to speak, making your thoughts a dialogue with me. If you must consider upcoming events, follow these rules. Do not linger in the future because anxiety sprout up like mushrooms when you wander there. Remember the promise of my continual presence. Include me in any imaginary imagery that comes to mind. This mental discipline does not come easily because you are accustomed to being God of your fantasies. However, the reality of my presence with you now and forevermore outshines any fantasy you could ever imagine. And this is confusing to me because if you'll remember a couple of days ago, I told you I'd gotten up and read, but I had read a couple of days ahead. I believe we were on the 15th the other day when I got up and I read the 17th to myself, but thinking it was the 15th. And then when I went to make the video, if you'll remember in October 15th video, I realized that I'd read the wrong one to myself. So I corrected that and just read into the camera the one that I had not read yet that day. Let's move on. Well, if you want to look up these scriptures, Luke 12:22 through 26, Ephesians 3:20 through 21. What I was going to say is, as I was reading that, I was debating on, did I accidentally post a video of this the other day with the wrong date? And I remember now what happened. No, I didn't record the wrong date. I just read the wrong date to myself before I made the video. So let's go to October 18th. The day that your calendar should say that you're in, October 18th. Go gently through this day, keeping your eyes on me. I will open up the way before you as you take steps of trust along your path. Sometimes the way before you appears to be blocked. Yeah, it does sometimes. And I think what is blocking my way is usually myself. If you want to chime in there and you can tell me how it is for you. When you feel like something's blocking you, 9 times out of 10, it's probably something you're doing to yourself, But I'll speak for myself. I'm not going to speak for you. But I'll say for myself, that's how it works. If you focus on the obstacle or search for a way around it, you will probably go off course. Instead, focus on me, the shepherd, who is leading you along your life journey. Before you know it, the obstacle will be behind you, and you will hardly know how you passed through it. And isn't that so true? I mean, that's why the cliche, hindsight's 2020. If we keep going straight through it and we trust in our Creator, we usually do get through it. And we look back and go, man, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was. Perseverance, I guess you could say. That is the secret of success in my kingdom. Although you remain aware of the visible world around you, your primary awareness is of me. When the road before you looks rocky, you can trust me to get you through that rough patch. My presence enables you to face each day with confidence. John, you can look these up. I'm not in the living room. I didn't take the time to. I read this right before I started recording to myself, and then decided I was going to do both yesterday and today in one video so that you can catch up with me. I mentioned yesterday, there's a subscriber that told me the day before yesterday in the comments that they actually purchased this book, Jesus Calling, and they try to read it as much as possible with me when I'm doing these videos. Sometimes they're catching up, but that inspires me, and that tells me that I am doing something somewhat right here. You know, a lot of you guys, it's a small community, but you guys support me. You support each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really appreciate you. Hopefully today, maybe I will go live. I was planning on it again yesterday to try to hook my hotspot up, go live, see if it'll last longer than 5 minutes without kicking off and waiting for, that was the worst the other day when I actually got to be live for a little bit longer than I had been. And then somebody popped in, and as soon as I started noticing people being there, it got cut off. But, that was better than not being able to do it at all. At least I know I can. And I keep telling you that I'm planning on trying. Like yesterday, I just got caught up in my own thing. It was later, and I just never did feel like I really wanted to do the whole hotspot thing and try to do a live on the other phone right then. But I'm trying to get up the gumption. It's been a few months, and I just got to get back in the groove of things. And it's just a little more complicated than it used to be, where I could just go live and instantly be right there, and I didn't have to hook up a hotspot and stuff. But enough of that. That's fine and dandy. I hope you all have a wonderful day. It's Friday. Uh, I really should try to get to the store today. I've been putting off walking any distances. Trying to let my body, like with my feet and all that kind of stuff, just get in a better place before I start trying to take off to town and stuff again like I was doing. I've been hard-headed, been mainly trying to receive a ride without having to put a lot of hurting on my feet or anything, and I'm having the hardest time getting rides. Imagine that, just to get a ride to the dollar store or the grocery store is a pain in the butt. But I do have a thumb, and I have 2 feet. So I told myself yesterday, I said, well, you might have to put one foot in front of the other tomorrow. Because, if I ain't going to go hungry, I got some meats in the freezer and stuff. But if there's some random thing that I want, that maybe I don't have to cook or don't have to spend a lot of time on, I might need to go to the store and see what I can find on a good deal, food wise, and then a couple of little toiletries and stuff I can pick up. I'm not out of toilet paper, but in a day or two I will be, and I will need some. So it makes sense to me. Try to get to the store before I run out of anything that I really need. I just need a few little added things for dinner or something, like I really don't know. But enough of that. Mr. Grey Cloud here. Sage of the Eternal Moment. Hoping that I can get something situated pretty soon for you guys and be doing live streams pretty regular again. It's just going to take a minute, but look for me. If I'll announce it today, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But like I said, until next time, Mr. Here, you know who, Gaga, Cloud. No, I'm not Gaga. I'm a Grey Cloud. And ditto is my way of telling you I love you. So ditto.